ever wondered what really happens when your dog doesn't go for a walk every day? A lot of people think it's just about burning off energy, but the truth is, walks go way beyond that. They affect your dog's body, their mind, and even the way they see the world. And the impact of this routine might be very different from what you imagine.
For your dog, walking is as important as food and water. What may seem like a quick stroll to us is, for them, a dive into smells, discoveries, and experiences that shape their lives. Ignoring this need turns something natural into a daily source of stress. And that's when problems start. Problems most owners don't even notice. Walks aren't just exercise. That's when dogs activate their most powerful instinct, smell. They literally read the news of the world through scents, finding out who passed by, what's happening around the neighborhood, and even subtle changes in the environment. Taking that away is like cutting someone off from conversation, information, and exploration. It's denying a core part of their nature. That's why dogs who don't get walks often become bored, anxious, or destructive. That energy has to come out somehow, barking, chewing furniture, or strange behaviors. But what most people don't realize is this: the lack of walks doesn't just affect behavior, it also harms the body, and those physical consequences can be even more alarming.
Did you know that sedentary dogs can lose up to 2 years of life expectancy? Without regular walks, their bodies fall into a silent cycle of wear and tear. What seems like just one missed day slowly becomes weight gain, joint stress, and even heart problems. And by the time the signs appear, it's often too late to fully reverse the damage. Daily movement keeps muscles strong, circulation healthy, and bones resilient. Active breeds like border collies, huskies, and Labradors suffer even more when deprived of exercise, since they were bred to run, work, and burn energy constantly. Even small breeds, like poodles and miniature pinschers, need this routine to stay balanced. Dogs were built to move, not to sit around all day. And here's the mistake many owners make. They think indoor playtime replaces a walk. It doesn't. Limited space doesn't provide enough stimulation, nor does it let the body work the way it should. The result? Dogs become vulnerable to silent diseases that creep in without warning. But if the physical side is already concerning, wait until you see how much their mind suffers when walks are missing.
Ever caught your dog barking nonstop, destroying furniture, or even digging at the floor? Many owners see this as being naughty, but in reality, these are signs of frustration and pent-up energy. Without walks, boredom turns into serious behavioral problems. What looks like a small detail in the routine can quickly become a nightmare at home. Walks are a natural release valve. They help dogs burn off both physical and mental energy. Without that outlet, they look for alternatives: chewing shoes, scratching doors, or even compulsive behaviors like licking themselves excessively. These aren't signs of misbehavior, they're cries for help. Your dog needs stimulation, and walking is the simplest, most effective way to give it. Ignoring these signals only makes things worse. Dogs become anxious, disobedient, even aggressive. And by the time owners realize how serious it is, the behavior is already hard to undo. But here's what few people understand. Skipping walks doesn't just affect life at home, it also changes how your dog sees the world and interacts with others.
One of the biggest mistakes dog owners make is thinking their dog doesn't need socialization. Without walks, they lose the chance to experience new smells, sounds, people, and even other dogs. It may sound minor, but it shapes the way they react to the world. A dog without socialization can become fearful, insecure, or even aggressive, often without the owner realizing why. Think of walks as an outdoor classroom. Every encounter, every new stimulus teaches something. That's when dogs learn to deal with strangers, car noises, kids running, and unexpected situations. Without this, they grow up in a bubble, unprepared for real life. And that lack of experience raises the risk of overreactions, from panic to aggression in everyday situations. And here's the kicker: socialization isn't just for puppies. Dogs need it throughout their whole lives. Even seniors benefit from that ongoing exposure to stay emotionally balanced. But if socialization is that important, you might be wondering, so how many walks does a dog actually need to make sure all this happens?
A quick walk once in a while isn't enough. Frequency and duration matter a lot. Every dog has different needs based on age, breed, and energy level, and ignoring that balance can affect both body and mind. Young dogs and active breeds like Labradors and Border Collies need at least 2 to 3 walks a day, lasting 20 to 40 minutes each, to burn energy and stimulate their brain. Puppies need shorter but more frequent outings, while seniors and brachiocephalic breeds need extra care and a slower pace. Adapting the walk to your dog's reality is key for their health and happiness. But even when you know the ideal, it's not always easy to stick to it every day. And that's when the big question comes up. Are there real alternatives that keep your dog stimulated and happy indoors? It may seem like they'll just get bored and anxious inside, but there are strategies to keep their body and mind active. Games, play, and mental challenges can turn a stuck-at-home day into opportunities for fun and learning. Things like interactive toys, treat hunting games, and short obedience training sessions are amazing for mental energy. These don't fully replace walks, but they help reduce anxiety, strengthen your bond, and keep your dog thinking. Even a hallway or a backyard can turn into a playground for exploration and fun. Now you know, walking your dog isn't just about burning energy. It's essential for their body, their mind, and the way they connect with the world. Every walk is a chance for learning, socialization, and well-being. Don't underestimate those moments. They make all the difference in your best friend's life. And I want to hear from you. How many times a day do you walk your dog? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know your routine. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share it with a friend who needs these tips, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content about dogs and pets.